Welcome to Singapore. Known as the smallest country in Asia and the most expensive country to live in the world. For comparison, Singapore's entire size is only 1/3 of Tokyo. But even so, Singapore is a top destination in Southeast Asia and known for its world-class attractions and mouth-watering culinary. You're probably wondering why would people go to such a small country and pay so much for it? Well, that is why Linardo and I are on a mission to show you everything you can do in Singapore, plus all the mouth-watering food here. It's going to be an exciting journey in Singapore. So, grab your coffee or tea, sit back and enjoy the video. Order kaya butter toast from this store. It's called Coffee Break at Amoy Street, and I heard their kaya toast is amazing. And of course, we also get some drinks. There's yuan latte and also sea salt caramel latte for Linardo. I'm a big fan of kaya toast, and in Singapore they serve a lot of kaya toast. There's a lot of kinds. There's like a thicker toast. There's a thinner one. This one is a thin one. Looks super good, guys. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to wait for Linardo because he's getting something heavier, and then we're going to eat together. A little bit about yuan latte. So this is actually a Hong Kong drink, and it's a mix between coffee, tea, milk, and sugar. I know it sounds like a weird combination, but it works. It's really good, and it really wakes you up if you drink this in the morning. We got fish porridge because it's breakfast time, so it's very usual for Asian people like us to eat porridge for breakfast, and you have to try the porridges in Singapore. We got fish in particular because I think seafood in Singapore is quite good, easy to get, and they're super fresh. So let's try. But it's super hot. I'm gonna wait it to cool off a bit. We're going to try the kaya toast. We finished the porridge in like 2 minutes.
And it's so good.
Yeah, it's really good, very fresh. And how much is it?
$3.5.
$3.5. That's
It's
okay.
very cheap.
So I know people say Singapore is an expensive country, but the best way to save money is to eat at hawker stalls like this. And there's a lot, like in every area they have one.
Yeah, and don't eat in the tourist attraction like Marina Bay Sands or Garden by the Bay. This will be very, very expensive there.
Correct. Here. Let's try. Cheers.
So good.
This is good.
I really miss Southeast Asian food. Oh my god.
So if you guys don't know, Linardo just landed last night. I've been in Singapore for quite a while, and he came to visit me and to film this for you guys. So don't worry, there will be a lot of vlog coming soon. A lot of Singapore vlogs.
This is just our first vlog, guys. There's so many series coming from.
So many places we want to show you. Breakfast is done and pretty good. I'm very satisfied. And now we're going to walk over to Merlion. So we're right now at the central of Singapore, and you can walk to all these gardens by the bay, Marina Bay Sands, when you're in the central to Chinatown, because they're all connected and not too far away. That's why I love traveling in Singapore. And we came across this street. It's called Amoy Street, and this street is just so adorable. They have this, I wouldn't say houses, they're stores, they're like restaurants, cafes, but I just love the interior. It's so colorful. All of each one has different colors, and it's very well built, I would say. I think it's going to be a very nice place to hang out with your friends. Very impressed. The Merlion Park. As you know guys, this is the symbol of Singapore, and if you come here it's totally free, but you have to expect a lot of tourists in the area. I don't think we're going to take like very cute pictures like with the fountain, because it's a bit impossible with the amount of tourists here. And this is a Wednesday afternoon, like 12 p.m. in the hot sun. People are still fighting for spots to take picture with the Merlion. But actually, this is a very nice area, you guys. Look, it's full of buildings, so you can really see the skyline of Singapore. Over there is the Marina Bay Sands, and there is another side of the skyline, which I am a big fan of the skyline of wherever I go in the world. I just love to see a very city view. We're just going to enjoy a little bit, and if you're here, you will expect some water, like some splash. It's too much tourists to take nice picture.
Yeah. Also, it's so hot.
Very hot. If you come to Singapore, bring an umbrella, and then
don't forget to wear sunblock, sunscreen.
A hat will be very useful because now I have a headache from the sun. What's our next destination?
That one, Marina Bay Sands.
We're going to the other side, and we can walk to there, right?
Yeah, I think from there is a helix bridge there.
So we're finally inside Marina Bay Sands Mall, and do not underestimate the heat in Singapore. It's super hot, guys. I feel like during afternoon, it's better to stay indoors and just to cool off. It's crazy, like I look so rough right now. I think all my makeup are melting and I drink like a lot of water because it's just too hot to bear. Anyways, this is the Marina Bay Sands Mall, and if you guys know, Marina Bay is that building in Singapore that has a large ship on top of the building. It's actually a hotel, but they also have a very big mall, very nice mall. It's an elite mall, so you can find all the expensive brands here like LV, Dior, and everything. And look, this is just one of the atrium, and they have a theme lab exhibition. Looks very nice, but I think it's mostly for kids. Anyways, we're going to walk around here, and then we will also walk to Gardens by the Bay because that's also the main attraction in this area. In Marina Bay Sands, it's not only just the hotel and the mall, but there's a lot of attractions in this area. So first, there's Gardens by the Bay, and then number 2, Art Science Museum is also here, and it's also very close to Merlion. As you see, we can actually walk over here. So I would say if you spend time in this area, you can easily spend like the whole day because there's a lot of things to cover. And yes, this mall is very elite. As you can see, I'm passing by all these big brands, Fendi and everything. And the interesting part is one side of this mall has like a river. Can you see that? And there's a gondola. You can actually ride the gondola if you want. I think it's a bit lame, a bit touristy and boring, but it's quite, a lot of people do it just to have the experience. You can ride the gondola and it rides to the other side of the mall and connects to the MRT. So it's very unique, I would say. And if you love shopping for expensive brands, this mall is huge, guys. There's so many brands. Gentle Monster, look. Jennie Blackpink is here. Unfortunately, I'm not able to afford this yet, but that's fine. I don't mind actually. I'm not a big design brand stuff. See? people riding the gondola there. Now we're going to walk to Gardens by the Bay, and to walk there, I would say it's another 10 to 15 minutes. And there's two ways. One way is you can go there by Marina Bay Sands Hotel, which is to get there, it's very hard to get it. I think I'm going to show you that way because so you know how to get there. It's like you have to go here, 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 and then go up, go up. It's quite hard. The other way is you can go through the MRT. There's a underpass. Yeah. Here is how to get to Gardens by the Bay via the bridge across the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. First, when you see the small indoor river, head to the upper floor. Then, you will find a hall with Gardens by the Bay written at the top. Take the elevator from there, and when you exit, you will see an escalator. It's a very long escalator. Go up the escalator and you will be on the sky bridge that heads directly to Gardens by the Bay. It will take around 10 minutes of walk. You will get a really nice view. Another easier way is via the MRT station, which is connected to the mall. This one is relatively easier. You will see a sign that says Gardens by the Bay. Just follow the sign and after a 5-minute walk, you will arrive there. Have arrived in Gardens by the Bay. It's actually a pretty nice walk. It's not far at all. But if you're tired, they actually have a shuttle bus that can take you all the way to Cloud Forest. Okay, so inside Gardens by the Bay, there's a few attractions. There's the Super Tree Grove, which is the purple, large, flowery building tower. And then there's the Cloud Forest, which is, I think, the most beautiful one. And then there's also Flower Fantasy, Flower Dome, something, yeah. And if you wanna buy your tickets, I encourage to buy in KLOOK because I have this code where you can use and you can get the discount to up to 8%. So pretty good deal, and you don't need to line up. You can go straight into the attraction that you bought. So when you walk in after the Dragonfly Bridge, you will see the Super Tree Grove first. Actually, it's not just a tower. They actually harvest the solar because it's very hot here. And in this garden, there's over 160,000 plus plants. And if you're curious why the buildings in Singapore, they have a lot of plants and gardens, and there's so many garden attractions here, is because Singapore is such a small country and they're quite worried that they will run out of resources, run out of the green resources. So they have this rule where every building needs to have at least a mini garden. Yes. And that's why Singapore themselves has a lot of garden attractions and they're all very beautiful, very well maintained. I would highly recommend you to come here. If you're not planning to go inside the Cloud Forest or the paid attraction, this is the Chinese garden. There's a few other gardens here and you can walk underneath the OCBC Skyway Super Tree Grove and it's all free. Even the Garden Rhapsody is free, so it's pretty nice. We're walking back because
Southeast Asia, we like Southeast Asia. In the morning, it's like sunny, very hot, and right now it's raining.
It's raining, and it's even thundering.
Yeah, but no problem. It's check-in time, so we're gonna check into our hotels. It's not far. It's in the Chinatown. So let's go to the hotels. Welcome to our room. Can you smell it? It smells like room tour.
First of all, do you notice the huge king-size bed? I just love how hotels give us these huge beds because I'm gonna take this to here. And this space is for Linardo. What do you think, guys?
Oh my god. Thank you very much, Nisa.
And I love that they gave us 4 pillows. I sleep with a lot of pillows, so this is very helpful. I like to hug one and have one in my head.
No, Nessa gonna have 3. All of it. And Nessa, do you feel like it's very bright right here? Maybe it's because this window on the roof.
Yeah, so we got the room at the rooftop, and it's very cute that the windows are this like vertical. And the interesting thing is you can actually close this. It kind of takes forever.
Look at this. Much better.
Yes, much cozier. Although I do like the sunlight when we're fully awake, but not when we're sleeping. Okay, next up is come here. There's a TV here, so you can also watch while sleeping in your bed. And you have a phone, you have tissue, okay, standard stuff. Oh, one thing that I find interesting is because they want to save space, they have a mirror for me to do my makeup, and also your casual hair dryer. Okay, walk here. We have a refrigerator, and this hotel is doing Go Green, guys. I support it so much. So they give us the glass bottles. We can refill it on their pantry downstairs, which I will show later. And water heater, empty. Okay, so you have this storage if you want to store anything, and a scale in case you want to see how much weight you gain eating all this delicious food in Singapore. I don't know what this is. Another space. Okay, this is another space, and you can iron your clothes here. So they even give you an iron and the table. So that's very good. Not a lot of hotels have this facility. And of course a safe box, which is I don't know why you need. Singapore is very safe. Okay, to the bathroom. Bathroom is very cozy, very compact. They have the towels. This is where you do your business and to wash, blah blah blah. And they have all these amenity kits, so you don't need to worry about toothbrush and all these small things that you need. That's pretty much it. Oh, one small detail is I like they write down I don't fully close, because people like me will just force it until I break something. Yeah, don't fully close. Anyways, we're going to clean up a bit before we continue our journey in Singapore.
And also, every hotel that I really like is about this. Welcome snacks.
Oh yeah, we have welcome snacks from the hotel. Oh, and they even write us like a letter. Thank you so much. I'm going to enjoy my time here. There's fruits, very healthy. Oh, I've heard about this golden duck. I think it's the Singapore chili crab flavor. Okay. We're gonna eat some delicious food. Before we continue our vlog in Singapore, I want to take this moment to say thank you to our sponsor, iFootage. So, as couple travel vloggers, we are each other's videographers. But that doesn't mean we cannot have a shot like this where both of us are in frame. To make this happen, obviously we need a good tripod. But not only a good tripod, we need a travel tripod, something that's light enough, something that's compact enough for us to bring around wherever we go. So I want to share with you our travel tripod. It's the iFootage Gazelle TA3B. It's not only made for travel, but it has a very high quality and it has an Arca Swiss plate, so it's very easy for us to use. Just plug and play very fast. We can get all the shots that we want very easily, and they have this leveling slope, so we know that we will always have a steady shot and not a shot that's crooked like that. So I want to do you guys a favor. I'm going to recommend this for you. I'll put the link down below, and if you happen to look for a travel tripod, this is the one for you. Okay, I won't take too much of your time. Let's go back to the video. Okay, it's around 9 p.m. now, and look how lively this street is. This is Keong Saik Street. It's right in front of our hotel. It's very lively, and I just love how aesthetic all the buildings look like. And behind me here is the Potato Hat. This one is actually pretty famous. A lot of people take pictures in this area because, I don't know, it just looks very cute. Okay, let's walk around and see some more places here.
passed by one dessert shop that has a very strong durian smell. And Nessa told me that she never tried a durian before. You know, as a Southeast Asian, I feel like it's a shame because durian is a king of fruit and you must try when you are in Southeast Asian. So, we ordered this. This is called durian sago, I think. Yeah, durian sago. So sago is like a round jelly. Yeah, it's a jelly but round, like this one, this white one, with ice cream and of course durian. So we're gonna let Nessa try first. Remember, it's the king of fruit. It's the best fruit ever with the best smell ever. Let's try.
Okay, there's a good reason why I never tried durian. I mean, guys, look at how it. Oh my god! I never enjoyed the smell, and since I was little, I just don't think I would want to put that in my mouth. But here we are. I think this is the age where I have to try durian. So here we go.
Let me scoop it for you. I'm the one gonna decide what you're gonna eat. A little bit ice cream, durian, and let's go.
All of this?
Yes.
It's kind of sweet. I wouldn't say it tastes bad, but there's like a blast inside your mouth, like the whole mouth. The smell, but it's not as terrible as I thought it would.
How about the smell?
It still smells like durian. I couldn't say it doesn't smell. I feel like now my whole mouth smells like durian. But it's not terrible. And the mix with sagu and coconut, it's actually pretty good. Yeah. I'm not mad about it, I'll say.
It's my turn. Of course, a big scoop of durian, a little bit of ice cream, and a little bit of sago. Itadakimasu. Oh my god. No, there's some kind of durian that is not really good because it's big, but it's hard. It's not creamy. This one is so creamy. The durian taste is so good, and wow, it's so good.
Okay, so we finished the ice. Linardo said it's a very delicious durian because he ate durian before and he loved it. For me, I don't know if I like it, but it's edible. I definitely do not like the aftertaste, and when I burp after, it's like terrible. Anyways, we are walking over to Clarke Quay because we want to see the nightlife there. Hopefully there's a nightlife in Wednesday night, and we also want to see the pretty view of Singapore at night. kenceng ya. That is crazy.
Yeah.
We have arrived at Clarke Quay. It is still very lively here, guys. It's now, I think now it's like 10:30 p.m. There's so many bars here, restaurants. What else? There's attractions. There's a very scary giant swing right in front of me there. I would never ride that in a million years. No. It's crazy. Oh, anyways, there's clubs here, bars, very lively at night, and I just love the colors and the decoration. I will let you know, guys, it's very colorful here. I love how the buildings look like, and there's a river beside you, so there's this atmosphere that's very different from any other nightlife places that I've been to in the world. So If you enjoy nightlife experiences, you should definitely go to Clarke Quay. I'm just going to check out the crazy giant swing attraction. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. No. I'm just going to check it out because I like to see people scream. Sorry, that's a bit crazy. Good morning from Singapore. It's day 2. We're very much well rested, and now we're walking over to Maxwell Hawker Center, which is only a few minutes away from Kēsa House Hotel where we stayed. We're going to try, there's this Michelin Hainanese chicken rice, which I love chicken rice, and maybe some other things. We're quite hungry right now. Let's walk there. So, Linardo got the famous
The Michelin Guide Hainan chicken rice.
and usually it will be a long line, but because it's still like 10 a.m. nobody is there, so we got it right away. And the people that works there are so rude, guys. Oh my god.
Yeah. Maybe because there's too many people there. There are usually too many people, so they really want to fast line, make it clear fast. Yeah, maybe like that.
We're not canceling them or anything, but just expect some rudeness. Don't, because I feel like in Singapore people are either very rude or very friendly. Like sometimes they will like play around, joke with you, but if not, they will just be rude. Yeah. And I got the Teochew noodles. It looks really good. You have to try the fishbowl Teochew noodles when you're here in Singapore. And all of these meals are $10 in total. Mine is 4.8. This is 6, right?
Yeah, this is 6. And if you plus this one, the vegetable is 4, so the total is 10 just for this alone.
So let's eat. The noodles are really good.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's Michelin Guide, so you don't expect it. It's a very good taste.
So we're walking over to this baked cheesecake place that I've been seeing a lot online too, and I really love cakes. So it's there. It's called Quick by Olivia. It's Singapore's favorite cheesecake apparently. We got the burnt cheesecake. It looks really good. It's melting. I've never had melting cheesecake before, and this is $10 for a piece, so it's not cheap at all. But let's try. It tastes like sweet melted cheese. That cheesecake was amazing. It's going to haunt me in my dreams. And you know what else is amazing? Fort Canning. Actually, I don't know. I've never been there. Let's go now. Here we are at Fort Canning. So you've probably seen this picture around online for some time. That's at Fort Canning. It's the underground bunker. But we obviously are not expecting there will be so many people lining up just to get a photo, and we're not doing it. It's just, I don't know guys. I'm not that kind of person that's lined up for a photo. But we're going to explore some other attractions here in Fort Canning. There's a few other, I wouldn't say exhibitions, but there's a few things you can see here. And not far from here is the famous colorful police station. I really want to take a picture there though because I love the colors. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. Sang Nila Ulama Garden. To be honest guys, it looks like Bali, and I don't know that there's a place like this in Singapore, and it's so amazing that it's inside the Fort Channing. So this Fort Channing garden park, it's so huge. There's so many things here. I think we've been walking for like 20-30 minutes. I think the worst thing here is just the weather. I'm like sweating so much, and there's a few mosquitoes, so if you're sensitive to that, make sure you bring your mosquito repellent. It'll be very helpful. Okay guys, so they write it here, the reason why this looks like Bali. It's mind-blowing because turns out the person that named this country Singapura is from Indonesia. His name is Sang Nila Utama. That's why this mini garden is called Sang Nila Utama, his name. He's actually a prince of Palembang, which is a city in Indonesia. And then he came here to this island and named this island Singapura, which means the Lion City. And yeah, it's very fascinating. And he became this legendary founder of Singapore. So that's why they built this looking like Indonesia, which is few parts of Indonesia you will see this kind of buildings, architecture. Yeah, I didn't know this at all. Other side of Fort Channing, and you can see the Old Hill police station. It is so beautiful. So they paid this police. This is not an active police station. It was an old one, and they repainted, so it became a landmark. And a lot of people just take pictures in the street because it's just so Instagrammable. And I'm going to do the same. And right in front of this police station is actually Clarke Quay. We went here last night, remember guys, and you can see Clarke Quay during the day. The scary attractions, the giant swing and the catapult something is still on. They're on like from morning to night, and there's always people riding it. I'm curious who are these curious people. Anyway, I'm going to take some cute pictures, and then I'm super hungry, so we need to eat something. There's this mall nearby called Funan Mall. This is one of the most aesthetic malls that I have ever been to. And if you're curious why there's so many malls in Singapore, first of all, Singaporeans, or generally people in Southeast Asia, they are not a fan of the weather, so they prefer to stay indoors. That's why people just go to malls whenever they have time, they want to do some leisure shopping. They don't really do things outdoors, and probably that's also the reason why the Fort Channing don't really have a lot of tourists or locals that come there, because it's just too hot. And because of that, the malls in Southeast Asia, they're super nicely built. They know that that's the spot of entertainment and everything. They build it with a lot of effort. I can see, look, just look at how colorful, even the tiles are colorful. I say this because I live in Taiwan and I don't want to say bad things about Taiwan, but the malls there are not the best. Let's just say that. Yeah, let's find something to eat because I am starving. There's even a rock climbing on the middle of the mall. This mall is awesome. I am super happy because in the basement they have my favorite mala, which is the Kongyuan mala tang. I've eaten a lot of mala stores in Singapore, and for me this is my favorite because the dry mala, they have the peanut sauce. Oh, so good. And this is the perfect food to eat when you're starving. Alright guys, we made it to the end of this video, and I want to say thank you for holding on with me. Thank you for seeing all the journey here in Singapore, and I'm really happy and excited to show you our first 2 days in Singapore. It's been really fun, but of course it's not everything. Singapore is much more than this 2 days that we are exploring, and we're going to record even more videos for you guys, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on all the other things. Right now we're at Clarke Quay. It is a street very close to Clarke Quay, so this is the extended version, smaller lane, but it's also a focus of the nightlife. It is very loud here, oh my god you guys. But it's so beautiful here. As you can see behind me is the riverside, and you can see Marina Bay Sands and a very nice view of Singapore. And here is a lot of restaurants. I'm seeing a lot of Indian and in Chinese food. Well, it's probably the whole Singapore, but it's very lively here. And so I'm going to end this night, and I want to tell you guys we are committed to give you a video every Saturday. So that means see you next Saturday. Bye bye.